Hello. I want to introduce you to a more fresh and authentic way to have mentoring conversations. So, here in this toolkit, you'll see a few particular items. I want to walk you through a few of them to begin to get you started. So, first off, as you begin to prepare for your mentoring conversations, I would like for you to open up the attachments and take a look at them. What you'll find in the attachments is there are three things here. One is a way to begin to prepare for that mentoring conversation, tools, items to get ready for. Two, you'll see an agenda, and this is an hour-long agenda that you can use for your mentoring conversation. You'll also see a worksheet. So that's a separate attachment in the worksheet that will help you to kind of utilize it and guide your note taking during that conversation. It'll take you from point A to point B. And then third, what to do in reflection after your mentoring conversation. So those are the three attachments that you'll see here. So an overview of how this flow basically works is one, you'll be utilizing an empathy map. And an empathy map is a tool that you can use. It's a human-centered design tool. And we use it basically to get into the lives of a stakeholder, or in this case, ourselves. So we'll use it to capture and to think about what are we saying, doing, thinking, and feeling right now in our work and professional lives. We'll capture that information about ourselves, and we'll use that in our discussion with our mentor so that it gives them a chance to get to know us a little bit better. And it actually gives us a chance to kind of reflect on where are we currently? What is a kind of our current self actually currently going through? So you'll bring that tool. You'll also watch the video about fixed and growth mindsets, part one. So watch that on your own to get a sense of fixed and growth mindsets. Then when you've scheduled your meeting, there's a 1 hour agenda that we have recommended that you can follow during that meeting. So during that meeting, you'll introduce yourself, you'll share the current state empathy map that you've created. You'll watch part two of the fixed and growth mindset that you'll see here in that toolkit. You'll watch that together. You'll reflect and discuss on that a little bit. And then you'll discuss and share and think about where do you want your future self to be at the end of this fellowship program? What are you saying, doing, thinking, and feeling in your future self? What does that look like? Can you kind of project what that future could look like? Then, as you look at those two things between your current self and your future self, what do you imagine might be some of the setbacks, some of the things that might occur in your pathway to get from current self to future self? These potential setbacks, these challenges, these things that you need to kind of work through to learn about, this creates the foundational elements of your goals. So these goals about leadership, innovation, and so forth will help to get you from that current state to your future state. So after you finish that meeting, you'll continue to flesh out some of those areas that you've talked about, reflect on them, and then utilize these things to work on your IDP plan. I would also recommend there's a 2x2 tool. If you feel that you have a lot of goals that have come out there as you've been brainstorming what your goals might be, you could use that tool to help you kind of set up and look at what are short-term versus long-term goals. What are things that might be more key to your success in getting to that future state versus things that might be more nice to have. So good luck. Have a great time in beginning to imagine what your current self can be and generating a great, authentic, and fresh conversation with your mentor. Thanks.